Making our headlines today, Tuesday, March 31st, West Bay was the Cayman Islands' fastest growing district for 2025. The Department of Environment is sharing guidance for Easter campers, and Seoul Blazers claimed a major win in the National Men's League basketball. Good evening and welcome to CIGtv News, your official source for the latest and most accurate government information. I'm Kafara Augustin. West Bay is the fastest growing real estate district in the Cayman Islands, according to the 2025 Residential Property Price Index, just released by the Lands and Survey Department. The index shows West Bay posted a 12.1% increase, pushing its index from 263.8 to 295.6. That's the biggest jump of any district in the islands. Overall, the total Cayman Islands index saw a marginal decline of 1.4% from 286.7 to 282.8. Georgetown and other Cayman Islands recorded modest gains, while 7 Mile Beach fell by 11%. Despite the small dip in the overall index, the total amount paid for residential properties rose by 10%, reaching 1.36 billion Cayman dollars. The average price per transaction also climbed up to 14% to $620,000. Lands and Survey Director Uche Obi called the data a sign of continued confidence in Cayman's real estate sector. Easter is just around the corner, and if you're planning to spend the holiday weekend on Cayman's beaches, the Department of Environment has some important guidance on how to enjoy the outdoors safely and responsibly.
The Department of Environment has a few reminders as the public head out for Easter camping and outdoor activities. Please do not feed wildlife. Human food is not healthy for animals, and when they learn to expect food from humans, animals can become aggressive. This includes fish, birds, lizards, and even the chickens. If you plan to be fishing or diving conch, please ensure you are aware of the marine park boundaries and rules. Download the DOE app or visit doe.ky/marine-parks. Remember that the maximum number of conch allowed is 5 per person or 10 per boat per day, whichever is less. And another important thing that's very easy to forget is please take time to secure your personal items and the trash from blowing away into the environment or the sea, whether you're on a boat or on the beach. Since stony coral tissue loss disease has now been identified in Little Cayman, if you are traveling between the sister islands or from Grand Cayman to the sister islands, please make sure you disinfect your dive and snorkel gear before jumping back in the water in Cayman Brac. Visit doe.ky/sctld for more information. And if you are planning to visit Little Cayman, we ask that you please slow down on the road. We've already lost several of our critically endangered sister islands rock iguanas to road deaths this year, so it's really important for people to slow down. Lastly, if you are planning to have a bonfire, please be responsible. You can visit the Public Lands Commission website to download the bonfire application, or you can email plc@gov.ky.
More information can be found on the Public Lands Commission page on gov.ky. Now for today's sports news. In basketball, the Seoul Blazers put on a dominant display at the UCCI court earlier this month, dismantling Coca-Cola 136-61 in National Men's League action. It was a complete team performance for the Blazers. Samuel Agaro led all scorers with 20 points, while Jacob Wells added 19 and Tariq Smith-James chipped in 18. For Coca-Cola, Earl Diaz was a standout with 12 points. Neil Sampson contributed 11, and Raul Pascal rounded out the top performers with 8. Time for our weather forecast. Tonight, we can expect partly cloudy skies with a 20% chance of showers. Temperatures will fall near the mid-70s. Winds will be east to northeast at 10 to 15 knots with higher gusts. Seas will be moderate to rough with wave heights of 4 to 6 feet. A small craft advisory will be in effect, and small craft should exercise caution over open waters, especially along the north and east coasts. Within the reefs and sheltered areas, conditions are generally less severe, but operators should continue to exercise discretion as localized choppy conditions may still develop. For local weather updates, be sure to visit the Cayman Islands National Weather Service website, that's weather.gov.ky, and follow their Facebook page for the most reliable coverage. If you're watching us on the CIG YouTube channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay informed with the facts straight from the source. That's all for today's news brief. I'm Kafara Augustin. We'll see you again tomorrow.